Or are you? You know me, Alan. I'm just carrying out my business as usual, Hansen told him. Your mercenary business, Jovier declared, and his people's hands shifted to their blades. Archers moved forward to kneel between the swordsmen. You know my business, Hansen replied. Don't pretend you don't. Oh, so you are ready to join us? Jovier stated. He moved forward. I'm glad, because I'd hate to be telling you, you all need to sign up and pay up, or we'll be stripping you of your tabards. Is that all? Hansen challenged. Your weapons and your armor, Jovier continued, as though he hadn't spoken. He stepped to one side and swept a hand back at his troops. They parted to reveal a sturdy wooden table set behind them. Line up with your dues, and you stay what you are, Jovier instructed. Or line up and hand over your tabards, weapons, and armor, and become something else. The high blades closed ranks, but not before Gvitter saw sunlight glinting off the pile of chains and shackles set beside the table. He cleared his throat. So, given I have no tabard, weapons, or armor, I'll be on my way, he rumbled, having no intention of leaving his company to face the high blades alone. Jovier's gaze snapped toward him, his lips curling in a sneer. No, you won't. All mages trained by the Academy are required to register in order to practice their magic, regardless of whether they are operating as mercenaries or not. You will line up with the rest. I'm sure we'll find your name in the registers the Magisters provided. And if I refuse? Gvitter asked softly, his voice still carrying to the mercenaries around him. Jovier smiled the same tight, hard smile he'd given Hansen. If you refuse, you'll be sent to Spell's End, where you will be given time to reconsider your career choices, before having your mind scoured and your abilities removed. You dare, Gvitter growled, and the sky overhead rumbled. The clear sky. Around him, the hawks reached for their weapons. Jovier's smile widened into a grin. I thought you'd say that, he stated with satisfaction, before giving a piercing whistle. Armor jangled, and weapons rattled as the outcrops came alive with movement. Jovier drew his sword. Archers, aim! Bushes rustled, and the ground squelched as a larger force revealed itself. Magic dropped away from archers, and swordsmen crouched at the base of outcrops, and more moved to block the road behind them. Glancing up, Gvitter saw more figures materializing on top of the rocks, crossbows loaded and ready to fire. Hansen shifted beside him. Gvitter, he murmured. I see them, Gvitter confirmed, and again the sky gave a long, slow rumble. We can still take them, one of the others muttered. Another snorted. Your eyes painted on? We're outnumbered, outgunned, and outmaneuvered. We'll take a few of them, another replied softly. That's the best we can hope for. Or a miracle, a third quietly stated. We'll take a few of them before they put us down. Hansen looked around at his men. We don't have to do this, he reminded them. I'm not paying their boot-licking, scum-sucking fees, another declared. We don't owe them anything, and we don't need that damned conglomerate to make a living. A growl of approval rolled through the squad. Hansen glanced at Gvitter. It's certain death, he whispered. I can't. It's not your decision to make, Gvitter told him roughly. I, for one, do not want to be placed at the mercy of those running Spell's End. Hansen gave him a worried glance. Gvitter winked at him before giving him a single nod and grounding his staff. Around them, the crossbowmen shifted restlessly. Gvitter raised his voice. No offense, Hansen. As much as I like working with you and your hawks, I'll die in a flash and a roll of thunder, just like I've lived. He lowered his chin and swept the surrounding soldiers with a fierce gaze. I won't be made to crawl on my belly beneath toadies and bullies. He chuckled and elbowed the man gently. Come on, we always knew we'd die someday. Let's do it with some dignity. The hawks growled in agreement, shifting so they faced outward and covered their rear, as back-to-back as they could get in the confined space. It would do nothing to stop the bolts and arrows raining down from above, but it would stop them from falling straight away to the swords of those around them. Die with dignity? Jovier mocked. I don't think so. You don't? Gvitter challenged, drawing the magic to him with a surreptitious wriggle of his fingers. Carefully, he drew the sigil for shielding against his thigh, linking it to the sign for expansion.